Guys, all right. Welcome everyone. I'm Ron Saharyan, co-founder of Profit First Professionals. I'm joined with the other co-founder of Profit First Professional, Mike Michalowicz. Mike, why don't you go ahead and say hello? I'm also joined by Tim Seymour, official Profit First Professional UK, Duncan Lloyd, Profit First UK,
Hello.
Liz Szporn, a guide here at Profit First USA, and Charlene, our technical admin that is actually in the Philippines. Just so you guys know, Profit First Professionals is a global organization of accounting firms, bookkeeping firms, and financial coaches. We are the elite of the industry. And so we're a global organization. Profit First Professionals, it has representation in close to 30 different countries around the globe. Mike's book, Profit First, has been translated into probably 25, 26 different languages at this point. Additionally, we've got 12 book derivatives that are out there and many more coming, from Profit First e-commerce, Profit First construction, Profit First this, Profit First that. It is unbelievable. The awareness and the help that our members are doing, eradicating entrepreneurial poverty, saving businesses across the globe, is unbelievable. And so Profit First is not accounting. It's not bookkeeping. It's a system, a cash flow system. That's why it's so successful, whether it's Angola, Africa, Beverly Hills, California, Manchester, England. It works. And so right now, today, we have Profit First USA, Profit First Canada, Profit First Netherlands, Profit First Germany, Profit First Australia, New Zealand. And I am so proud to announce that Tim and Duncan are now the official licensees of Profit First UK. So congratulations, guys. Looking forward to working with you.
Likewise, it's absolute. We're thrilled. We're thrilled to be here today. It's amazing.
Yeah. So why don't you guys share with us a little bit about your backgrounds, how Profit First has personally helped you, your customers, and share a little bit about what the vision is for it.
Okay. So I'm after you.
So I was just going to say, I mean, I ran my accountancy practice over here in the UK for about 17 years. And I set up and made all the classic mistakes we make when we start up in business. I didn't charge enough money to my clients. I allowed my clients to dictate the services they wanted. So I kind of prided myself in offering a bespoke service to all my clients. And in the end, it just became a monster that I was a slave to. So I was stuck working long hours and not earning enough money for my business. And then I looked for a different way. And I was looking around and I came across Profit First. And I read the first 2 chapters and the light bulb went off on top of my head. And I was like, I can do this. This is great. This is fantastic. So thank you, Mike. Yeah, completed the book, joined Profit First. The best move I've ever made from a business point of view. And a few years down the line, my accountancy business is in such good shape that I was able to sell it last June and transition completely into coaching. So now I help business owners implement and maintain Profit First in their business and take their business to that next level. And they go towards the goals that they dreamt they would get to when they first started in business. So yeah, it's fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you, Tim. No, it's a pleasure. And I know as a coach, you specialize in the sports industry, football, European
Absolutely.
football.
Absolutely. I'm a mad football coach outside of work. And so I've decided to link the two. So I'm really helping soccer related or sports related businesses to move forward with Profit First and to help them grow their businesses.
Awesome. No, thank you. Duncan, tell us a little bit about your background.
Yes, similar to Tim, I was running my own firm, and I firmly stepped in many of the bear traps that Tim mentioned. And we were growing our business fairly successfully, and then a client recommended Profit First to me. So I ordered it. I actually read it in 2 sittings. I was really quite mesmerized by it, because when I was going through it, I was thinking of all the things we try and achieve for our clients, helping them to make more money, helping them to look forward, helping them to understand their business. And they don't always understand what we're trying to tell them, or maybe I didn't communicate it in the right way, but I could visualize particular clients of mine using the Profit First method and getting much more value out of what we could deliver for them. And so I started putting it in place in my business. I was very keen to get accredited. We used the system in our business. We started rolling it out across clients. I use it in my personal life. My 20-year-old daughter uses it when she's at university, and she has her cash in various pots in her bank account. So it's kind of permeated across my life because I've seen the difference it makes to my business, to my client's business, to my personal life, and indeed to my children. So I've become a bit of a I like to evangelize about it because I've seen the difference that it can make to people's lives.
Yeah, no, awesome, guys. And from what I'm hearing is that both of you guys were introduced to Profit First. You looked at it and you started implementing it yourself, realizing, hey, this could work for me. Then you guys are like, oh my gosh, this is working for me. I need to implement this with my customers' businesses, right? I mean, having the tools, the system, the processes to solve your customers' pains. What is the value in that? What does that mean to them? I mean, think about it. If you're an accounting firm, a bookkeeping firm and coach, and have the Rosetta Stone to be able to communicate to your customers, to implement a system that's going to show them the ways to pay themselves, to have money for the tax man, to be profitable. What is that knowledge and that solution worth? A heck of a lot. What is the good that it does for the small businesses? A lot. What does it do for the communities, the counties, the state? Holy cow. This is why we're all on the mission to eradicate entrepreneurial poverty. But I don't want to go on and on and on. You know, Mike, I'd like you to say a few words, if you would be so kind to.
Yeah. So I think while the UK and the US share a common language, and that's even arguable if that's true, we surely don't speak the Queen's English here. While we share a common language, we don't share a common approach to the numbers. Profit First, the framework works throughout, but when we implement Profit First fully in its entirety in the UK, there's different compliance orientations we must have. There's different ways to approach it. And what we discovered is that as we expand our presence, the Profit First brand expands its presence, that having local experts, people that understand the nuances of the economy, of the tax law, and all those elements will make Profit First wildly successful. I think, and Ron, you and I have talked about this privately, the book scratches the surface, it gives the framework, the skeleton, but we need to build out that muscle. And by having Tim and Duncan rolling this out and educating our Profit First professional community, also expanding the awareness throughout the UK, the book will be wildly more successful. The brand will be wildly more successful, and our Profit First professionals will be wildly more successful. We've seen this in the other countries where we've rolled this out, is when we had a local presence that the entire brand elevated significantly. So we have high expectations, but it's based upon what we've experienced. And I'm really excited that Duncan and Tim are not just coming from an intellectual standpoint on Profit First, but a practical experiential standpoint too.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we've both seen the difference that it's made to our firms. I mean, in other mastermind groups with UK accountants, I often talk to them about the system and encourage them to take a look at it. Because the difference we can make to our clients and therefore their lives, and whether it's buying that house or taking Friday off or whatever's really important to them, these are things that we can help them to work towards.
Awesome. No, absolutely. So Liz, I would like you to just share a little bit about what your role here is, because Duncan and Tim are going to be having a very similar role. So if you could share what your role is and what you actually do for the accounting firms on a daily basis, I think that would really help our listeners understand what actually goes on behind the scenes.
Sure. So I have the honor and privilege of working with the members. I'm here in New Jersey in home base, and I actually got to work with Tim quite a bit, which was very fun. And so what our role as guides is to help the new members run through the certification process. And so there's a lot of There are a lot of assignments that are done, whether just a simple worksheet and a quiz based on a video, or a full-on profit assessment and implementation for a beta client, for example. So as a member, you're running through learning how to internalize and verbalize the concepts of profit first, because as Mike was saying, the book really is the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more that we can bring to the table by simply talking about it, finding your own voice. And so as a guide, it's Tim and Duncan's job to help find your voice as a new Profit First member. We run through the assignments, we run through all of the details of running a profit assessment, because it is different than traditional accounting. It's cash management, it's different. And so we're helping people to understand the difference in just talking cash, which is great. And then as the members move along, we talk about how to bring the services online. So we talk about pricing, we talk about branding, we talk about utilizing this service in a way that is either part of what you already provide or a separate service. And it's fun. I mean, it's differentiated, it's customized, it's definitely not a set it and forget it. So there's a lot of accountability. We meet regularly, and it's awesome. For as far as I'm concerned, it's an honor to be able to work with members. And I know Tim and Duncan feel the same way.
Yeah, no, awesome. So in essence, what the guides do, what Tim and Duncan are going to do is, one, they're going to help you experience profit first in your business. Two, they're going to help you practice talking about profit first, being able to overcome the objections, how to handle different tax liabilities, how to drip it into a company that's never been profitable before. They're going to help you build out your profit first service offerings, weaving it into what you're already doing. Do you want to go to value pricing? Do you want to increase your rates? Do you want to be, what type of firm do you want to be? And these guys will help you build it. Additionally, they're going to help you price it. Then they're going to help you share and leverage the brand association to stand out from the competition. Meanwhile, simultaneously, we're going to be marketing profit first to entrepreneurs, to the end users. We're going to go on big pushes to really, really explode profit first in the entrepreneurial community, right? So right now, there's only 20 certified firms in the UK. The demand for profit first professionals is unbelievable, and it's only going to increase. We have an open roster spots for 80 members immediately. The volume of need can certainly support more than 200 members in the UK. There's only 21. This is a wonderful opportunity to really get in at the ground floor, differentiate yourselves, work with the guys that have been experiencing and leading the charge for a couple of years. And they're not only going to, show you how to do it, they're going to get in the quicksand and show you how to get out, right? They've been there. They've done it. Okay. Duncan, Tim, would you like to share a little bit about some of your vision for the program?
Yeah, we have a very clear idea of the kind of firms that we want to join our organization, because we're very much about collaboration and helping each other and getting to where we want to be quicker than we otherwise would. So yeah, I mean, you're right. There is definitely capacity there, but we're going to pick the right firms that fit and where there's mutual benefit. And I think that the vision is certainly for the existing members to really enhance that collaboration so that everyone gets, there's lots of best practice being developed in pockets. We want to grab that as much as we can and let everyone get the benefit from that. And for new members, well, Tim, why don't you pick up on the new members front?
Yeah, so on the new members front, obviously at the moment we've opened up for applications. So we're going to review those. We're already having lots of interest. We've had lots of inquiries. People are putting applications through already. So we're going to be going through those. We're not going to keep this open forever. We're going to just open it up for a short period of time. We're going to bring on a new cohort into our community. We're going to make sure that we can service them properly. We're going to help them grow their businesses. If we take too many people on, we can't do that so efficiently. So we're going to work with people in the right way. And then maybe later on in the year, we can open up and perhaps another cohort can join. So that's kind of where we're aiming at. It's really important for us to support our community and our network of accountants, bookkeepers, and coaches.
Love it. That's the way to expand strategically. right? Making sure. And that's one of the things that I notice about profit first professionals sometimes. They are in such high demand that they'll bring in a lot of business. They'll bring in a lot of business. Then they're like, oh no, how do I support all of this business? Right. So that's one of the things that we have to coach our members on is, hey, listen, make sure, just don't take everybody, take the customers that you really want to work with, because knowing now you're going to have to deliver the services. And so by taking a measured approach, right, and literally walking the talk and doing what they say they're going to do it and doing it better than expectations, this is going to be a wonderful addition to the Profit First community to really, really help out the entrepreneurs throughout the whole world, whole United Kingdom. It's very, very empowering. It's emotional. I mean, the letters that Mike receives, we receive, you guys have received about changing lives. Many businesses haven't paid themselves. They don't know how. There's a lot of limiting beliefs. Liz does a lot of mindset coaching, a lot of encouragement, a lot of breaking through barriers. And that's what Profit First is. It's a disruptor. Right? This is for the accounting, bookkeeping, and coaching firm that actually wants to be strategically intimate with their business customers. Right? They want to work with them. They want to not only handle the compliance, but they want to help them with their business acumen. We're turning firms into business consultants, just not financial consultants. We're looking at Profit First, not only as a fix-it tool, but as a growth tool, an expansion tool to create a greater EBITDA, to lock a company down in a community, to provide great paying jobs, to really help the business owners live the lifestyle that they want, to be philanthropic, to be charitable. In order to accomplish this, firms need to be profitable. With profit, businesses can pay down their debt. They can celebrate the health of the company, or they can hire. When people can hire, people have jobs. When people have jobs, it relieves a lot of the stress from the home life. So I didn't want, I have a tendency to soapbox because I love this so much. It's been the most impactful thing in my life. It's allowed me and my family and our staff to really achieve a lot of things we wanted to. And my wish is that every person that hears my voice experiences the success that Profit First has provided me, Mike, and everybody else on this call right now. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's a way of life. And it's a wonderful way of life.
I'd like to share with our Profit First professionals who are watching in, perhaps future people watch this recording, is we are out to eradicate entrepreneurial poverty. There's no question about that, but it does start with you, the PFP. You will help others get rich, but you to be rich in the process. Unfortunately, there's a negative association with profitability that is associated with greed. But the truth is profitability translates to stability. The more profitability your organization has, the greater you can be of service. I remember reading this line in a book that said, if you want to make millions, there's only two ways: serve millions or help others make millions. If you want to make millions, you can be that football star that Tim's working with, and you're now serving millions of viewers, and you make your income and you make your profitability on many, many transactions. But there's another path to make millions, and it's to help others make millions. With the Profit First methodology, as a Profit First professional, you'll be of extraordinary service to helping these other businesses and of extraordinary service to yourself because you're helping them make millions. You will too. That's our big commitment. That's our big goal. Yes, we have a purpose of eradicating entrepreneurial poverty on this globe, but our commitment to you is that we are going to guide you to make millions.
Oh, yeah. Well said, Mike. Thank you. And it's not going to be easy. No doubt about it. You're going to get into the program. You're going to be excited. You're going to love it. You're going to do work. Yes, work. Right. And so, it's a lot of fun, but it's a really comprehensive program. We dig deep. We are the largest brand in small business profitability. We need to ensure that those that represent the brand really know the nuances, really understand the technical difficulties of it. It's not as simple as just taking a predetermined percentage of money and putting it in a bank account. right? It's conceptually simple, but there's so many nuances. And from country to country, the nuances are even more. And I don't know the nuances of the UK. I've learned a lot, but having guys there, firms there that actually know the intricacies, holy cow, they're going to be, Tim and Duncan are going to be able to provide all the members with a much better experience than we've ever been able to do from here at home base. Okay. Tim, Duncan, would you like to share anything else?
I think we
just
also
think that-
really, Tim, after you, mate.
I just wanted to say that the excitement that me and Duncan have both got for this and the passion we've got for helping people with Profit First is there. And I can't wait to come across somebody, another accountant who looks like I looked a few years ago when I first met Liz, for instance, and perhaps is a little bit confused as where they're going, where their journey is going to take them, and then to see them rise and you know, how they're suddenly sat in front of the camera, which should be sat up straight, shoulders back, because they'd be so confident and so happy with what they've done. And that's what I can't wait. That's what I want to see. And I really can't wait to see somebody go through this journey that I've gone through, because it's an amazing experience. And by the way, Liz, you're the best guide. Thank you very much for everything you did for me. So we've learned from the best. So hopefully we can be the best in the UK now.
There are great accountancy providers out there who aren't earning enough money because maybe they haven't got their pricing right, they haven't got their niche right, or they're not resourcing in the right way. And Tim and I, we've been through that journey. We're fairly well connected in terms of bringing in resources and contacts to help new members. So there's a load of value that we can bring, and we are keen to get started.
Yeah, it's really exciting that we're doing this. Like Mike said, I think, we're in a better position because of you guys, your passion for wanting to help other accounting firms, other bookkeeping firms, coaching firms, your passion for really wanting to help the entrepreneur and your customers. I'm thoroughly excited. Also, we are one world, one family. We have shared resources. You're going to be exposed to Liz. You're going to be exposed to me. You're going to be exposed to Mike. You're going to be exposed to all that we offer here in America, all that we offer in Canada, in Germany, in the UK. The collaboration is second to none. The experts that we have in our membership, holy cow. I'm never, ever the smartest one in the room, not even close compared to our members, right? They've taught me so much over the years, and I'm looking for you new members to continue to teach us. When Mike and I started this in 2014 in the basement of this house, we didn't know what we were doing. It was because of our members that helped us architect membership, because of our members who provided great feedback, because we listened, because we pivoted, because we were able to deliver what they needed. These guys are in the same exact position. You guys, new members, have the opportunity to really be a part of something bigger as well. Right. And so with that, guys, Liz, how are we doing on the chats? Is there any questions, guys? We want to open this up. We have about 7 minutes left on the announcement time today. But if anybody has any specific questions, we'd be more than happy to answer them. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post a link here into where you guys can learn more and apply to be a Profit First professional. Okay. Oops. I got to do it to everybody. So here you go, everybody. So here's the link. Okay. It's profitfirstuk.co.uk. We're going to please apply there, ask some questions, and together, you and Tim and Duncan will determine whether or not membership's a fit. This is a two-way street, and it's not right for everybody. But for those that really want to achieve, stand out from the competition, help their customers more, and be a part of a community, this is the place to be. I'm very proud to be doing this with you guys. Mike, any last words of encouragement?
Just very excited about our organization, and I know it's going to be a whirlwind of healthy growth and impact. I love Tim and Duncan's approach is that we're going to grow this properly, selectively in the beginning. So I definitely invite everyone that's interested in apply. And if it's not a fit this go around, give us time to strengthen and grow, and then maybe we can invite you back. It's going to be an amazing year ahead.
I noticed a couple of questions that came on in. Thanks, Mike. One of the questions, how long does it take to get accredited? Well, the launch phase of membership, we are a membership organization. The launch phase is the certification phase, and that takes anywhere between 2 to 3 months. On average, it can be about 10 to 14 hours a month of participation and study. The video curriculum in the university is 25 hours of study and participation. Okay. Another question was asked, how do we find out about the opening of new cohorts? Reach out to Tim, reach out to Duncan. They'll be able to provide a calendar. Okay. There. One of the things is that how much does it cost? Well, what I can share with you is that our elite members, they invest over 20,000 US to be a part of this membership. New members coming on in, it's not even going to be close to that. It's going to be roughly about half. But before you make that decision based upon the price alone, my suggestion would be to have a conversation with Tim and Duncan to really see what you're getting for that investment. I know what you're getting. You're getting the tools, the systems, and the processes to solve your customers and your problems. What is that investment worth? What can you earn about that? Client didn't do because smaller business, however, I can see. Yeah. So we've made exceptions in the past before for smaller businesses. Okay. One of the things that we want to make sure is that all members are able to deliver their core competencies, are able to deliver their accounting, their bookkeeping work, because we don't teach that. We don't teach practice management. Right. And so sometimes newer businesses do not have the systems and processes in place to fully take advantage of everything that Profit First has to offer. However, we have made exceptions in the past before, and many of those exceptions have knocked it out of the park. So I encourage you, Flo, to have a conversation with Tim and Duncan. Okay. All right, guys. Liz, anything else?
No, this is just exciting. You're in good hands, everybody in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
Great guys.
Awesome. Yep. There's the link again, profitfirstuk.co.uk. All right, guys, let's wrap this up. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay healthy, continue what you're doing, and know that you're just across the pond and it's only a short little email, phone call, Zoom away. We're here to help. Take care, everybody. And as always, may the profits be with you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you soon.